Welcome to War and Warriors, where we uncover the untold stories that shaped history. Today, we dive into the chilling tale of Bergen-Belson's female SS guards, ordinary faces hiding unimaginable cruelty. From a camp-turned-graveyard to a historic trial that shook the world, this is a story of horror, justice, and the human spirit's resilience. Stay with us as we unravel a moment that must never be forgotten. They appeared as ordinary young women, but their cold gazes hid tales of torment, starvation, and death. When justice finally arrived, the world stood in shocked silence. This is the story of the Bergen-Belsen female SS guards and one of the most chilling public executions in recent history. On April 15, 1945, British forces entered Bergen-Belsen expecting a standard surrender. Instead, they encountered a nightmare. Over 60,000 skeletal prisoners and more than 10,000 unburied bodies strewn across the grounds, some stacked like refuse, others abandoned where they collapsed. The air reeked of decay. Children whimpered faintly, while others stared blankly, broken by suffering. The camp was no longer a prison. It was a walled graveyard. Diseases like typhus, dysentery, and tuberculosis raged, outpacing any hope. Hundreds died daily, even after liberation. The British faced not just a military task, but a humanitarian catastrophe. Medics were summoned, makeshift hospitals erected, and supplies of food, water, and medicine rushed in. For many, help came too late. Then began the hunt for those responsible for the horrors. SS guards attempted to vanish, swapping uniforms or hiding among prisoners, but survivors' memories were sharp. They pointed, they named. Among the captured was Irma Grise, just 21, blonde and sharp-eyed, notorious for her cruelty at Auschwitz and Bergen-Belsen. Survivors dubbed her the Beautiful Beast. Josef Kramer, the camp commandant, was also seized. Calm, detached, even amid heaps of corpses, earning him the title Beast of Belsen. They didn't resist arrest or deny their actions. The evidence was undeniable. As the camp was disinfected and cleared, British authorities prepared for justice. In Lüneburg, a courtroom was quickly established. The first major British war crimes trial of World War II began with 45 defendants, 25 men and 20 women, charged with crimes against humanity, murder, torture, starvation, and deliberate neglect. The trial started in September 1945. Survivors testified in a packed courtroom, some collapsing under the weight of their memories, others standing resolute. Their accounts were harrowing. Women beaten for whispering, children abandoned to die. In filth, prisoners tortured for stealing scraps of bread. Photographs, documents, and guard schedules were presented as evidence. Some defendants denied all wrongdoing. Others claimed they were merely following orders. But justice was unyielding. On November 17, 1945, verdicts were announced. 11, including Irma Grise and Josef Kramer, were sentenced to death by hanging for their deliberate and heinous crimes. 19 others received prison terms, while 7 were acquitted for lack of direct evidence. The trial made one thing clear: following orders does not excuse inhumanity. The condemned were taken to Hamelin prison under strict British control. No appeals, no sympathy, no escape. Guarded around the clock, they were isolated, awaiting their fate. On December 13, 1945, Albert Pierrepoint, a seasoned British executioner, arrived. One by one, the condemned faced the gallows in silence. No cameras, no press, just the finality of justice. Irma Grise was among the first, showing no remorse or fear. Her end was swift. Bergen-Belsen itself was unsalvageable, tainted by typhus and death. The British made a grim choice. Burn it all. Every hut, watchtower and shed was reduced to ashes. Not out of vengeance, but to halt the spread of disease. What remained was a scorched field and a story too heavy to forget. Today, the site is a memorial where school children learn, survivors reflect, and the world remembers. The Belsen trial helped forge international law, proving justice can prevail amid chaos. It revealed that even the young and unassuming can become agents of cruelty, and that silence in the face of evil is complicity. If this story moved you, subscribe to War and Warriors for more untold tales of history, justice, and human endurance. Some moments must never fade into silence.